We are live. Hi everyone, we are Growing Up Without Borders.
I'm Julia.
I'm Chloe.
My name is Chantal.
And I'm Angelique.
And we are a traveling family. If you're new to our channel, we'd like to welcome you guys. We've been doing these Saturday morning, usually it's not morning, but it's morning somewhere. We've been doing Saturday lives for the last few weeks just to connect with you guys and allow you to ask us any questions that you may have, and also just to kind of give you a bit of an update as to what we're doing, because we do move around a lot, and a lot of our videos are posted post being there. So for example, tomorrow you guys are going to all see a new video of a place called Rio Dulce in Guatemala, and we are actually here in Orlando, Florida. So let's bring you up to speed. So tell, who wants to say what we did? Julia, you go ahead, I guess.
So last time we did a live, we were in New Orleans, and then we went to the World War II Museum, and it was a really well done museum. Like, you could learn so much information about the U.S. fighting like the Japanese and then the Germans, and everything was really well done. And then
It's huge too, you guys. If you're in New Orleans, as they say over there, you need to spend at least one full day going to this museum, because it's really good. We've been to many World War II museums, including one in Gdansk, Poland, which at that time I thought was the best museum in the world. But this museum, it's rated the number 8th museum in the world, I believe, right? 8th, I believe. So it's high up there. And when you think of like the Louvre in Paris, and you think of all these different museums, that one is phenomenal. And it's great because you get a good perspective, like Julia said, from the US, what was going on. And there's reenactments, there's theater shows. Mm-hmm. What else did we do about the submarine? That was really cool.
Yeah, there's the final mission, it's called. It's a recreation of the longest or the most successful submarine mission.
Battle.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like, so you got demonstration of what it was like to be in it.
And then you get a little poster, and then you have to go in there, and you have to go to your number, and you have to do that job. And then another thing you do is, what was it?
I just want to say hi to you guys all, because I see you guys all coming in and joining. Hey, Cara. Hey, Eddie. Hi over there from California. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad you guys are here, and it's just gonna be so much fun. So we'll go through this fast, because this is really such a special place for us to be in. To be here in Orlando, Florida is more than special, because it is home to us.
Second home.
It's like home number 2. So we moved to here, and let me back it up a step. Okay, so we've been using a site called Home Exchange. If you don't know about Home Exchange, I've put a link in the description where you can go and find out about it. Because if you guys do any kind of vacations at all, or even if you do 1 week away every year, whatever it is, this Home Exchange site is so cool, because you don't have to pay for hotel rooms. You can, Hola from Spain over there, you can swap homes, but you don't have to do an exact match with the home. So you can exchange with people via points. So you can book something, and then they can book your home, and then you get points, and with those points you can exchange places. And so get this is like, okay, there's no such thing as coincidence, is what we're starting to realize. We emailed so many people here in Orlando, and Orlando's big. If you guys don't know, there's different neighborhoods, there's different parts of Orlando, but in a whole, we call it all of Orlando. So, it's encompassing Kissimmee, and then Winter Garden, and Winter Haven, and Winter Park, and huge, right? So we emailed many places on Home Exchange, and the one and only place that was available for our dates and for the time that we were looking for is where, girls?
The exact same community we used to live in before.
The exact same spot. So we lived here for on and off for like 6 years, guys. And we are right back to the exact same swimming pool, the exact same clubhouse. What else? It's a really nice place. We're 5 minutes from Disney. It has a movie theater inside that you can choose a movie and go watch a movie. And what was it like for you? Like, to feel like you're coming back? Girls, what, is it cool?
Yeah. Well, for sure, yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, going back home for a second home, yeah.
And we timed it really good, because Julia's going to when she was here, her best friend's birthday party. So this is really cool, a really fun experience for us all to be back. So it's really nice. So it's just amazing. We're gonna have so much fun. We have so many cool things lined up that we may have to extend our stay, which is not unusual for us to do. Seems to be a pattern. We go somewhere for a week and we end up staying a month. So, but it's really cool. We've got so many amazing attractions. If you don't know, or if you've never been to Orlando, Orlando is, I want to say hi to someone from Tanzania. Nice. Hi. Thanks so much for joining. When you come to Orlando, it is the land of, how do you explain it? Basically, attractions, activities, and you will not be bored. You could spend literally probably a whole month and go to a different attraction, and we're not talking like little attractions, like really cool, entertaining, fun attractions to do. So we've got so many cool things. What are some of the things we've got lined up? We might not do it all. We're trying to squeeze everything in, but what are some of the things we're going to be doing, girls?
Escape rooms or murder mystery dinners or like things like
Or
that.
Disney, of course, and Gatorland maybe. It's like a park with all these alligators, and there's a lot of stuff.
There's so many things. Disney, of course.
Of course.
Potentially, like just around here, you've got Legoland, Crayola, Disney, Universal Studios,
Legoland.
Legoland. Chernobyl. Someone's from Chernobyl that just joined in. Well, hello. That is one place we have never been to. You'll have to describe it to us or let us know some cool things to go there and check out. So, very cool. So, we're keeping it very short and sweet. We've had a really cool time over in New Orleans. We drove all the way there from there to here, so it took us a good 9 hours. We ended up having a flat along the way, which was interesting because we had two guardian angels that kind of came to our rescue and plugged the tire.
And they're just like, they put a piece of rubber inside and it was okay.
Yeah, so it's perfect. So yeah, what else? What else can we share with them? We had a really cool encounter in at a Southern Food and Beverage Museum in New Orleans. What was that about, girls? What did we do there?
Well, it's like a representation of a market. And when we went there, it was actually closed, but they let us in. And there was a meeting. Was it really? It wasn't like a meeting, but it was an event. And there was the mayor of, Monticello. Am I saying it wrong? Montevicello. It's an area in just south of the Tuscany area in Italy. The mayor he represents 10 different little towns and communities. He was there along with the tourism board, and so for us it was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So we were going to connect with them, and maybe this summer we'll go and create a beautiful video from that area for you guys. So yeah, so ask us questions because we are literally making this a very short and sweet live because we've got just so much lined up that we have to go. So someone says they miss you, Chloe. Oh, so sweet. She's here.
Well, we can talk about last night when we were with our friends in Texas, and now they're here in Florida as well. So we went for dinner, and then we went to a comedy show, and that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
have you been to
someone,
Central
Ian just asked, have we been to South? So we did a really cool trip in Italy. We went from Genoa, so from where we live in Switzerland, it's only about a 4-hour drive, and you can take ferry boats from Genoa, Italy, all the way to Sicily. And so we visited Palermo and I forget the name, but there's a little town, we were in the south, Syracuse maybe, went up and there's a little place called Taormina. Taormina is like this ancient little village in the mountain, and that's where we stayed. And then we took the ferry over to Italy from Sicily, and then we drove all the way up. Catania, that's exactly it, Catania. And then we went along the Amalfi Coast. We stopped in Pompeii, and we went on from there. So it's amazing. So we keep having these coincidence moments happening to us, and we are going to create, I did create a video already, I just haven't released it because I'm trying to piece together images from it. But we keep having these moments over and over again. And so just one recently that I'm going to quickly share with you guys because it's so crazy. We were in Switzerland last May, so a year ago. And for the very first time, this was the very first time, the girls were walking along it's called the quay, which is the waterfront. And this lady starts waving at the girls, and they just assumed it was one of my friends. So they were like, oh, hi, And it turned out that this lady was from Texas, and she was like,
you girls are the ones from Growing Up Without Borders. Hi. And she was like so happy. She was like, I've seen your videos and whatever. So it was really cool for the girls. They came and they said, Mom, there's this lady from Texas across the street and you should go say hi. So I went over and said hi. And so fast forward now a year later, and we were in Austin, Texas, and we used Home Exchange to book a home. And it was a really cool family with 5 kids. And they were like, you know what, we're gonna be here, but you are more than welcome. We have enough space for you guys. You can stay with us. And so we did. And all that to say, on Facebook, we realized that the 2 ladies grew up together in the same town, went to school together, and they know each other. And we were like, what are the odds of that? And this lady that met us in Switzerland, she sent us a Christmas letter, and we just had our mail forwarded to Texas. So we got her Christmas letter and her nice, beautiful letter inside. And I thought, what a small world, like, right? It's just like all connected. And so that was just, it was just amazing for us to have that moment. It was really crazy. So there you go. So someone else was talking about South Africa earlier, and we loved our time in South Africa. Chloe's favorite thing there is what?
Mug and Bean.
What is it?
Mug and Bean.
What is Mug and Bean?
It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant, and they serve coffee and the most amazing food. So we had such a great time. What else? Ask us one more question, and then we're gonna zip off. So hope to see you all in Israel. You know what? We are going to come to Israel, and we haven't been yet. We are very excited to come. We are about to embark on a fun journey of many countries that we have never experienced culture-wise, language-wise. You know, most countries that we've been to, we've been able to somewhat get by on language, other than some of the Russian type of countries. But yeah, we're very excited to come to Israel, so that we will let you guys know. Well, you'll see on our live videos, since this is what we're doing every week. You'll see where we are. So, anything else?
No.
Nope. Julia wants to get going. Her
Yeah.
birthday party's in literally 15 minutes, and so she's really excited to go. And there's more comments on here that I should read. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I did not realize that I have to scroll down to see the comments here.
Doing Orlando to
New Orleans next year. Any suggestions of places to see along the route? Well, okay, in New Orleans, there's definitely so much to see and do, and it's not just like the main drag where all the tourists are. There's so much within the area. There's beautiful neighborhoods, it's still considered New Orleans, but just a side, if you will, and the beautiful parks. So give yourself lots of time when you're there. And then along the route as you're going, to be honest, I don't know of that many stops, but I'm sure there are, right? Because you're going through Alabama and some of the different states there. We didn't stop. We just like literally drove through. So
I want to tell him.
how many kids do we have? 1, 2, 3, and if you want to consider Tyler, who's my husband, as kind of a 4th. I'm just joking. So there's 3 of us. So we're doing fantastic, but thank you for the comments and the questions. I don't understand the one question from Subinoy. I might be saying it wrong. About Bangladesh. So we've never been to Bangladesh either. One day we will come to Bangladesh and say hi. We have to hit up like all the stands, all the Middle Eastern countries, India, where else? Someone's saying go to St. Louis or Mallorca. We could. Mallorca would be really cool. But yeah, and then one more question here. You guys are so lucky. Passport is very difficult to get visa. Yes, okay, so we are blessed. We are blessed to have passports, and we do realize that for some people in certain countries, it's hard to get visas. I mean, we have one friend, just to come here, for example, to the US, has to fill out like literally, I don't know, 20 some papers just to get approved, and then sometimes it doesn't always go through, right? So it's not easy. So it's not always easy just to come in and out, right? But yeah, we are blessed for that. So, okay, you guys, so we are keeping it short and sweet for you. We are working on our next video. Make sure you watch it. It's on a place called Rio Dulce. Rio Dulce is in Guatemala, and it's an area where it's like a, how would you call it? Like a safe zone for hurricanes. So you get all the big yachts that come in there, and they park them for the winters.
And we were there and we had a really cool experience, so you'll see that tomorrow. We are launching that video tomorrow. And then from there, we go up to a place called Tikal. That was an amazing experience as well. And then from there, we went into Belize and then through Mexico. So we have all those videos lined up for you guys that are all being worked on, that are going to be coming out soon. And thanks for all your great feedback and your comments as usual. And from our family to yours, we wish you a happy weekend. And we'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe and share our videos too.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.